Hey everybody, it's Grant, and today, from popular demand, we have an update on my stock portfolio. So in today's video, we're actually going to be talking about how a portfolio can go up and down and be very volatile in just a matter of only 1 week. We're going to be focused on March 18th until now. March 18th is when we actually posted our first video on investing $225,000 in the stock market, and I'll link that video in the description below. Also, keep in mind that in the ups and downs, literally up and then down and then left and right, it's been absolutely crazy. My portfolio has moved over $120,000 in this time frame. So in just a little over a week, it has moved over $120,000, and stay tuned and I'll show you exactly how it happened. So as I was saying, on March 18th, we made a video on how we invested right around $225,000. And basically how this happened is February 27th, we noticed that the market was getting extremely volatile. So I went ahead and jumped in and figured I'd buy some shorts and I'd buy some stocks and get some really good deals and still have some money on the side. Of course, I didn't invest all $224,000, $225,000 in one day. I went ahead and bought in the dips all the way down to where you'll see today. So let's see. So the next up, let's look at what had ended up happening. My portfolio had went all the way down during this process to $194,074.91, as you can see in this screenshot. And after that, it ended up shooting up astronomically to over $252,600. And I was really pumped about this, as you can see this in the screenshot. And now when you look at the screenshot from today, March 31st, we are at $221,232.25. And keep in mind that when we go live on my portfolio, it's probably going to be a little bit different than this because I am doing it real time during the market right now because I got off of work a little early today. So wow, as you can see, my portfolio has been up, down, left, right, and all over the place and pretty much flat. So here's the thing. Why I show you this is this video is only going to be able to show you, one, how it's going, two, what's going to happen if we end up with these videos making a good bit of money, and I would absolutely love to show you that. And that's actually, I'm perfectly confident that that's where we're going. Also, in the event that we lose a lot of money, it's going to be a heck of a learning experience, and I'll share that with you so that way you can go, man, Grant, you lost money 2 times in the stock market. Maybe it's time to, cut it out. Also, I'll link that video in the description as well. So check that one out. It was my biggest financial mistake ever in the stock market. So here's the thing. When it comes down to it, all I'm telling you is you really can't time the market. You can't really guess what the market's going to do because the market's virtually going to do the absolute opposite of what you thought it was. So basically what I'm telling you is when job claims come out and they were way worse than anticipated, the market went up. On top of that, we just extended the stay-at-home period, and guess what? The market is either up or flat the last couple days. We're down a couple hundred points right now. At most, I think it was down 150 points earlier. Here's the thing. Now, a lot of my portfolio is taking a huge hit because, once again, when you extend that stay-at-home period and the non-essential businesses stay closed, such as cruise liners, such as bars and restaurants and entertainment, here's the thing. I am heavily invested in the entertainment and transportation because I'm 30 years old and I can afford to do a little bit more risk, and that way maybe I can get a lot bigger reward at the end. Now here's the thing, the last part about this is what happens in the event that my portfolio just stays flat. What happens if I make a good bit of money on some and lose a good bit of money on other, to the tune of, make 250,000 and, lose 250,000. Well, that'll put me right back in the middle of what I originally bought in at. So regardless of this, I hope you guys stay tuned for these videos because I hope they're extremely educational, and that way you guys can learn from me spending my money so that way you can better spend yours. So now that we have the iPad all set up, let's go ahead and take a look inside and show you how our market's really doing, what we're really looking at, and you'll get to see it real time and show you a brief overview of pretty much everything that we've purchased so far. Come on. So as you can see, here we are in the computer. There's my beautiful fiance, Kayla. And we are actually getting her E-Trade account set up for her video, which is going to be really neat. You guys will be able to get to know her. Here's the overview. So as you can see right here, we're at $218,757.74. That is different than when we talked earlier about the screenshot at the very beginning of this video. So like I said, we're doing this real time. Day's gain is now $642.95, and total gain is negative $4,880.99. As you can see right here where it says cash. So this is cash available to invest without margins or any of that nonsense. Here's the thing. So as far as cash on hand, the last video, I don't know exactly what it was, but it was in the 90s or 100,000, maybe 135,000. I think that might be the number. But now we've invested, let's say it was 135,000 on the sidelines. Now we've invested 131,000 since then. So let me show you, and we probably will have future videos on putting more in, just kind of depending on how this goes. So that way this video doesn't take forever. Let me just kind of go through these. So as you can see, I've got Bank of America, BP, Carnival Cruise Line, Delta Airlines, Disney, Golden Nugget, Kraft, MGM, Norwegian Cruise Lines, Penn Gaming, Royal Caribbean, SPXU, which is a short on the S&P 500, SSL, which is Sasol, Wells Fargo, Waiter Holdings, and which is a food delivery service, and then ExxonMobil. So I've got entertainment, I've got gas and oil, I've got all kinds of different variations, and a lot of transportation as well. And of course a little food. So here's the thing. So let's just go through this now that I've shown you. Bank of America, I am down a total gain of $2,610. I own 1,200 shares of it now at this time. And BP, I am up $1,563. I own 400 shares of it. I tell you what, we'll just leave it right there. Boom, I like that. Carnival Cruise Lines, I am down $6,000 right now. And I have 3,000 shares of it, right at $15.22. I will be probably buying more Carnival, especially if it's going down. Yeah, it's down to $13.18 right now. Delta Airlines, I own 400 shares, and I am up $1,854. Disney, I'm up $1,900, and I own 200 shares. Golden Nugget, Tillman Fertitta is in town here with his Golden Nugget casinos in Lake Charles. I don't see that big, giant, beautiful building getting completely just not utilized ever again, even though they are shut down. But when it comes down to it, I am betting that that company will come back up, and there's a pretty good upside there. I'm down $480 right there. I only own 300 shares. Kraft, okay, so Kraft, $409 up, and I only own 100 shares of it. I should have bought more when I did, but once again, still going to put more into that. It's a really nice dividend-paying stock. MGM, I'm down almost $1,000, right, or almost $900, and I own 400 shares. But once again, I'm having fun with those because I only own a little bit of money in them, but I do see big upside. I mean, MGM's 52-week high, let's go into that, was $34. So in the event that this goes back to just where February was, I mean, I'm going to be extremely happy. And once again, they might be purchased, but I don't see a bankruptcy going on that big, beautiful casino. They're going to sell it before any of that happens. Norwegian, big fan of the cruise liners right now. If, once again, my portfolio can go sky high, it can stay flat, or it can end up losing money. And I'm going to show you every bit of it. I don't think there's many people that are willing to just be that transparent. Norwegian, I'm up $2,300. I own 1,200 shares, and I'm in it right around $8.97. I will be buying more Norwegian, just kind of seeing what the market's doing right now. Penn Gaming, once again, another entertainment stock, only doing 200 shares, and I'm down $600. Royal Cruise Line, I feel like I missed the boat here. I only have 300 shares of it. I really wish I would have owned, 1,200 shares, but I kind of found out about Royal and the upside of it. I didn't read into it. I heard all the Carnivals, so I started looking and reading and researching, but I didn't research Royal fast enough. But I will be buying more Royal because, as you can see, the upside to Royal, I'll click on this one, is pretty significant. It's $100+ per share, and right now I own 300 shares. So that's going to be a good upside as long as nothing crazy happens. SPXU, I've actually upped my portfolio on this one. I went from 500 shares to 1,000. I'll probably buy 500 more because I was up 12,000 4 days ago, whatever, 4 trading days ago at least. And I was going to sell it at $42. I didn't, and then now it's back down to, now it's back down to $24.26. So I am down $557 there. Sasol, another huge upside. I own 10,000 shares of it. It has a 52-week high, but there's a lot more problems than the market itself on this one. 52-week high of 34 bucks would be absolutely awesome. I have heard that Sasol is being acquired. I've heard that from about 10 different people. It's kind of word on the street right now. I've been owning it for a while, and I am hoping that in the acquisition it goes up to 4 to 6 bucks. I might sell it right and then, or I might wait and take my chances. I just really don't know. I'm gonna have to probably lean on some people that know more about it than I do. Wells Fargo, I'm up 38 bucks. I own 200 shares, not a whole ton. Waiter, I'm down 3,000. That's a food delivery service. I own 10,000 shares of it. A friend of mine thinks that they're going to go up. It went up to $4 the other day. Hoping that happens again. I would probably sell it anywhere from $2.80 to $3 at this point, just to say I made some money at it. It's not one that I'm gonna, because it's had a lot of bad press. I'm not gonna hold that for the long term. And then of course ExxonMobil got more oil and gas, up 1,000 bucks. I own 350 shares. I will be increasing my portfolio there as well. And of course we'll have future videos on all of that stuff as well for you, and I think you're really gonna enjoy it. So there you have it. So that was our portfolio, and here's the thing. I want to make sure that you guys understand two things. One, I would like you guys to make money at this. So only invest on what you don't need right now immediately. Make sure you have your emergency fund set up, make sure you have all of your bills lined out, and make sure that whatever you put in here, you're willing to leave it for anywhere from a year to 2 years, because as you saw in our last video, that also has some tax benefits to leaving it over a year. Another thing, I am just a guy on YouTube that is willing to show you all the ins and outs, his actual portfolio of what he has been investing on his own time. That way you guys can better decide that if you want to put in 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, or 225,000. And here's the thing. I also inspired Kayla, and I told you guys this before. Kayla's going to be on here, and you guys are going to get to meet her. We're going to have a video for her coming out this week, and it's going to just show her trading on E-Trade and building her account. And she was going to put 5, but now she's so pumped up. CNBC stays on her TV all day long. I'll probably find a friend of mine's text message from her to him, or him to me, saying, "Dude, she's obsessed." So I'll make sure I get that on there too and put it on the screen, because she really is. It's really fun to watch, and I'm so excited to see her wanting to invest. She's going to put $20,000 in the market. Super excited, super proud of her, and I am very hopeful that she ends up making a lot of money. But that is her money, her decisions, and her choices. So if you guys like videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. On top of that, please hit the notification bell anytime that we post. It will notify you. We also post every Wednesday at 3. We're going to try and get a few more videos to you. Like I said, the Kayla video out this week. So please share any of these videos that you guys might like, and help grow this channel with the help of all of you. Also, if you don't know any pages as far as like real estate or investing, please share it to that and see if I can help them. And of course, building the audience would mean a whole lot to me. I would like to see us at 1,000 subscribers sometime in June. So that would be really awesome. Also, please smash that like button like you're buying your absolute favorite stock at its all-time 52-week low. And I'll see you on the next time.